Hey, what's going on? If you're looking for a MyEcon real review for 2024-2025, this is it right here. And I want to ask you a question. Do you think MyEcon is worth your time and your money? As for me, I can say that it is, because I have specifically used the products inside of MyEcon, not just promoting the business opportunity side of it. And let me tell you how all this came about, because in 2007, I started working a job, as soon as I got out of college, and I worked at this job for 21 years, and it was a job that I thought that I was going to retire at. But in 2007, the company came to us, gathered everybody in the plant together. It was a factory job, and they gathered everybody together, and they told us that they were going to move the factory from Tennessee down to Mississippi, where we were, and that we were going to be, taking on all of that appliances that they were making. They was moving it to us, but that was, then at that time, everybody was happy. We was, overjoyed, because we thought we're going to be here for a long time, with them moving everything down here. Although we were happy, the people up there in Tennessee were probably sad when they heard the news. So we went on for about a year, but we started noticing some changes were being made, within the company, the branch that we were at. Some changes were being made. They were bringing in different people and this, that, and the other. A lot of things were starting to change, and it was kind of suspicious, but hey, we just thought they restructuring, since we getting all this business coming in, everything's gonna be good. So we happy, we going along for the year 2007, we going along, we're doing great. And then in 2008, they flipped the script on us. Now understand this, in 2008, I bought myself, me and my wife, we bought a brand new vehicle, a 2007 Dodge Nitro, her dream car, one that she wanted. We had just got this vehicle because everything was under control. We weren't out of debt, we weren't debt free, but we weren't really struggling either. And so we was going along, and then they flipped the script on us in 2008, and they called us together again and told all of us that no longer is the factory in Tennessee closing down. We were closing down, and everything we had was moving to Tennessee. Now that joy that we once had became sadness, and you can imagine how, people felt. Some people were angry, some people were, upset, people were cussing, and they wondered how they're gonna make it. But I wasn't too worried about it. Now don't get me wrong, I was disappointed, in the fact, because I thought this is where I'm gonna be for the next, 10 years, whatever, to retirement. I'm going to retire from this factory. This is where I'm going to be, and this, that, and the other. But that did not happen. They crushed that right there. But like I said, I was disappointed, but I was not worried, because, once we got the news that day, my faith was in God anyway. I was trusting him even with that job. And so I just kept my faith in God and things like that, because I knew that he would make a way for me. But anyway, just that year, you could feel the tension in the air whenever you went to work that morning. People were upset. People didn't really want to work any longer. People was, using up their days, and this, just all this kind of stuff. And so as it went on, they came back and they called us together again, and they told us, now this is how God works. They told us that when the plant final day of shutting down, we would be compensated full pay, from the rest of 2009 up until the end of 2009. We would be compensated. We would, have that full check, even though we wasn't going into work. We had that full check. So what I did was I started looking for a way, when we got that news, like I said, I talked to God, I had a conversation with him, and I was assured that, hey, everything's going to be all right, just do what you do. So, but during that time, in 2008, I started looking for ways to make money online and things, started doing some Googling and this, that, and the other. And I started off in some MLM company, the Noonie Juice, a Mirror Plan, Malaluka, and a couple of the network marketing companies that I tried, but I just got, fed up with them, because at that time they had you chasing family and friends and make them list of 100 people and hotel rooms and talk to your waitress and all of these, your church people and all of this. And I just wasn't feeling that. But I even, I tried several times, but I failed miserably at that. So I finally started looking at, affiliate marketing. Now all this time, I'm still working at Whirlpool, for 2008, but I'm going into 2009 because I know I need to have something popping off. Plus I knew I'm still going to be getting paid. But anyway, I still wanted to have that, coming in just in case I didn't find another job. And to be honest with you, what I should have did was just, at that moment, made up my mind I did not want to work for anyone else and just, hey, do my business online. But I didn't do that anyway. But here I am now. So in 2009, I started doing this. In 2008, I'm looking at this affiliate marketing. I started doing some ClickBank and, things like that. I was in the Warrior Plus forum and I'm following these people and I'm buying these little different products and things. And I started making a little money on ClickBank. So, hey, this stuff works, and things. So I started making a little money on ClickBank. And then I got over to some health products, on some other affiliate site. And I started making some money in that and things. So I knew it worked, but I still didn't put my confidence in it enough, to keep it up. But anyway, 2009 rolled around, the plant shuts down, I'm out of a job, but I wasn't worried about it because, as they said, they were going to pay us regardless. Up until the end of 2009, I was getting a paycheck every 2 weeks coming in like clockwork. Now you got to understand that while I was at that job, when I first started there, I came in at $5.35 an hour. That was in 1987. 2009, they closed the doors. I'm making $21 an hour. Now, back then that was good and, and things like that. So I was making that $21 an hour. And so I'm sitting at home and I'm still getting paid week after, every 2 weeks I'm getting paid. The money never stopped. Me and my wife, we kept doing, I'm getting my car note paid, my bills paid, my debt paid, all of that stuff like that. But I knew all of that was going to come to an end, but all of that time I was off, I'm still hustling on the internet. I'm still hustling, learning. I did some Google ads. I did some Microsoft ads. I did some Yahoo ads, solo ads, and then Facebook come out on the scene and all of this stuff right there. I even tried some Facebook and this, that, and the other. And like I said, I was making a little money, but if I'd have just really focused on it, I could have made a lot of money. But anyway, I messed up there. So in 2009, the end of 2009, by December rolled around, I knew I had 2 more checks coming. So I had to do something, and the little money that I was making on internet just wasn't cutting it. So I started looking for a job. And then, when January, by the time Christmas was over with, the holidays over, I had put in some application here, and here. And I put in an application for a university. I got on the university that actually started in March, okay? So I got on the university. I had a little money set back. I was making a little bit from a bid. So that took me over a couple of months. But I started on a university. Now you got to understand how I went from $21 an hour down to $13.50 per hour, in 2010. Okay. Inflation is still going up. I still got my bills to pay. I still got my children in school. All of this is going on and things. So I'm starting to look, I'm still hustling. I'm still hustling, on the internet. I had to make some decisions, did some things I didn't want to do. Had to sell some stuff and to make ends meet. I had to move some stuff around here. Some of all of the payday loans, all of that stuff, pawn and stuff. I did it, in order to make ends meet, because when your paycheck go from $21 an hour down to $13 an hour, although it was a job, I was very, 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 very disappointed. And so I'm working this job, and then finally, and I don't know if you remember this company, I almost quit this job on the university, but I'm glad I didn't. I thank God that I didn't. But I started in MCA. Okay, and I know you remember MCA, Motor Club of America, selling roadside insurance, and then everybody was pumping and pushing MCA because it paid $80 per lick. You know what I'm saying? So I got in MCA. I was with another company called the Conversion Pros, where I built my capture page and stuff. And then I was building capture pages for people in MCA. So now my money's stacking up. You know what I'm saying? I got residual income here in the Conversion Pro. I got MCA over here paying $80 a pop. I got people paying me to create this stuff for them. You know what I'm saying? And then they had to come in and get it and pay the $50 per month for the Conversion Pro. So I got a fee for creating this stuff, a fee when they join, affiliate commission when they join, and $80 commission when they join me in MCA. So I got it going on, but I'm still making $13.50 an hour. But now, the money's looking better because I'm hustling doing this. But anyway, I did a ad in Craigslist. I did an ad in Craigslist for MCA, and this young lady contacted me, and she said, I thought she was calling me, contacting me about MCA. She wanted to join MCA with me. And I'm like, yeah, got another one. But she asked me, have I ever heard of a company named MyEcon? And we was talking on the phone. I told her, nah, I never heard of MyEcon. She told me based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and how the company was, and, this, that, and other. And I never heard of it. I told her, send me some information. And she sent me an email with some information. I went to checking it out. And so I checked out MyEcon, and it was what they were offering was financial literacy, which is nothing, something I knew nothing about, nothing they taught in school, nothing that you're going to learn on your job. You know what I'm saying? And so when I first joined, I went ahead I joined her in MyEcon. I met this other guy, that was her sponsor and things. And I joined, and, it talked about revisiting your W-4 form. Now understand, I didn't worry about the business opportunity side of it. I wasn't studying it because I had MCA, I had the Conversion Pro. When I saw this, not so much the business opportunity, when I saw what they was doing with this W-4 form, okay, because if you're like me, you were working a job, every time you looked at them federal taxes that were coming out, it make you cringe, it make you, just, you don't like it, how much they were taking out of your check. And that's where you get a refund, because the government using your money, okay, to invest, but then you get a refund on some of the money that you put in. I learned that. So I revisited my W-4, and this was like 2013, 2014. And I did my W-4 the way MyEcon showed me how to do it. Turned that W-4 in, and when I got my paycheck again, understand my paycheck, I had an extra $200 in there because they was taking that out from the federal government. Had an extra $200 that pay period and an extra $200 that pay period, which was beautiful to me. Okay, now they were taking out less taxes, so that lets me know that this worked. And then I said, well, let me try something else. I still haven't promoted it yet. Went through the credit repair thing, got my credit score up. My credit score used to be around in the 560, 600, and followed the process of dispute letters and this, that, and the other. Got my credit score up, my wife's credit score up, because I put her, when I joined MyEcon, I put her in on the business too, because when you join MyEcon, you are now a business owner. I was a business owner when I was doing the affiliate marketing thing, the other network, but I didn't know I was a business owner. I was just making money online, in my opinion. And anyway, so I just started applying what was actually inside of MyEcon before I actually started promoting MyEcon to anyone else. And then they was having they based in Atlanta, Georgia, but Ivy Stokes would come from Atlanta over to Tupelo, Mississippi, okay, where we would have meetings. And I actually met him several times, and some other millionaires that's in MyEcon and this, and rubbed elbows with him, talked to him and things like that. And so then I was hooked on MyEcon, so I started promoting MyEcon, and people coming in. But what I've discovered about it is, when you promote the business opportunity side of it, You know what I'm saying? Most folks have that mentality that they want to come in and just make money. But my advice to anyone, that if you have a job, first do the W-4 form. If you got bad credit, fix your credit. There are other things in there that you can do as well that puts more money back into your household, your wallet, your pocketbook, call it what you want, in your purse, that puts more money back into your household without you even promoting the business opportunity side of it. You don't have to promote the business opportunity. We give you the tools. I give you the tools. I give you the training to do that, but you don't have to. Get your finances straight first. Then you can do that. MyEcon right now, when I first joined, it was like a 14-year-old debt-free company. Now it's almost a 20-year-old debt-free company, accredited by the, Better Business Bureau, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Debt-free, been in business for 20 years, okay, and still going strong, helping people fix their credit, helping people with investment, helping people get the financial literacy that you don't learn in school, and even another business opportunity. If you go join another network marketing company or your MLM or do your affiliate marketing, do you know how to do your taxes? That's what MyEcon has done for me. It has taught me, because I went in there and actually learned this stuff. I actually went to meetings, okay? It changed my life, okay? And I know it can change yours too if you just get away from trying to start a business opportunity or basically just make money online. Get to the point to where you're going to actually do the training in there that's going to get you to where you want to be. Because here it is. If you join right now, we're running a special. You join at $9.95, okay? When it's time to pay that $39.95 in 30 days, you're probably going to quit. And you know why? Because you have not made any money. But if you do the W-4 form, if you do the tax correction, if you do everything that you need to do, get your credit right, all of that inside, you will have the money. You'll probably have the money to finish, to pay the $39.95 or the $59.95 per month. With no, because now by following the financial strategy that MyEcon gives you, you have put more money back in your pocket. And so MyEcon really helped me. It educated me, and it's still helping and serving me today. And right now, I can serve others with the knowledge. I'm teaching these things. I taught these things to my daughters. Okay, I can teach these things to my grandchildren. I can teach these things to my church family. I can teach these things to anyone who wants to acquire that knowledge. Okay, so MyEcon. My real review of MyEcon is a legit business. If you want it to be a legit business, it can help you with your finances. If you want to be helped with your finances, remember, I went from $5.35 an hour up to $21 an hour, down to $13.50 an hour, back up to $20-something an hour. Now, I didn't have to ask my boss for a raise, because I gave myself a raise just by filling out the W-4 form the correct way. And that's all you have to do. Do what you have to do. Do the membership before you decide you want to try to promote the business opportunity side, because now you are a testimony to the fact that the strategies work. So as I said before, we are running a special right now, $9.95, where you can get in right now for that price. It's going to be $39.95 after 30 days. Okay. You can click the link in the description. It's going to take you straight to the sign up page. go ahead and get in. I'm going to get an email that you have joined. I'm going to email you and I'm going to text you so you will know, okay, what you need to do in order to get started with the business opportunity side of it. All of the training is inside of the back office where you want to start at. You're going to get into Facebook group. You're going to get in the MyEcon group, and you're going to get into the funnel team group. You're going to have my contact information so you can reach out to me if you have any questions. So with that being said, click that link that's in the description below. Subscribe to the channel. I look forward to having you on Team Richard. I look forward to you being a testimony to how MyEcon has helped you not just make money online, but helped you in your all-around finances, putting more money back into your pocket. So click that link in the description. I'm looking forward to working with you. I want you to have a great day today and a better day tomorrow. Peace.